Hello, welcome back to David Wickham RCM Projects. New subscribers are welcome you. I just want to take a minute to say subscribers, thank you all so much for watching the videos and subscribing to the channel. You're really doing an outstanding job. And of course, you know, without you, I won't be able to do this kind of content. Just trying to make it better, and it will be getting better and better every day. We're looking at the 29cc quarter scale road car that we've been building. I took the chassis and I cut it down 4 inches, kind of narrowed it up. Then we made some better support brackets for the engine, because last time we had the engine mounted on here, it bent the back of the other chassis really bad, so I had to buy another one. So we made some bracing by these Heinz. These are 6mm Heinz. So we got one that goes up here, and then one goes over here for that side, and then it should give it enough strength on the chassis so it won't flex anymore, because last time me and my buddy Christian went out, it was flexing pretty bad, and the radio kind of did a funky thing. I want to tell you something. This place that we go and run at, for some reason or another, it's got bad like transmissions in the air or something, and there's an empty field out on the backside. And I remember they buried something in the ground. It looked like this giant transformer, or maybe like an antenna or something. And every time we go out there, like certain days we go out there, the transmission with the radio and the receiver on my stuff kind of gets mixed up, and the throttle will start working by itself and whatever. It's really strange, and I think it has to do something with that thing that's buried in the ground. But anyhow, we're planning to run a different radio. This FlySky radio that I have, this IS6 that I have, I think it's an IS6, could be wrong about that. It kind of glitchy. I mean, I paid $40 for it on Amazon, and I don't know, man, it just seems really glitchy for some reason. So we're going to try to maybe get a radio link, or maybe even a better quality one like a Futaba. The one I liked back in the day was Aerotronics. It was a LP2, I believe it was. Aerotronics, that was a really good radio back in the day. But yeah, we may go with Futaba or Radio Link. I've been reading some good things about Radio Link. But if you don't have any thing you can say about those radios, the Radio Link or the Futaba, leave it down there in the bottom and let me know what might be a good choice. I just buy these radios, just cheap radios, and I think that's what my problem is. I get a cheap radio, and I got these giant cars that weigh almost 30 pounds, and it's kind of gets in a hairy situation when you can't control a 30-pound moving vehicle that's going 40, 50 miles an hour. It's kind of a religious experience, if you want to say. We get another piece of aluminum for the front. This is more like Art Deco type stuff, where it's gonna go up here on top of the brand new battery box. And we're gonna go back with our old road crushers again. These SCR road crushers. I put some PVC cap inserts in them, and these are still 17 hex, and then the backs are 24 hex. I'm sorry. Yeah, these work pretty good. And I've had these for 2 years, and they're still going good, man. Then we got our bumper. We're gonna put back on it. Made a little bracket for the front. Gotta drill some more holes in it. Because anytime you hit something with the bumper, it saves the front end so bad. So it's good to have this. But I found if you drill holes all the way across, then that way it can take more of the energy when it hits and forces it down. Instead of, it breaks this instead of breaking this right here. You don't want to break that. That's our aluminum piece, front end piece. Then we got these boxes the other day on Amazon. Got 3 of them. So I hooked 2 of them together. I'm making this battery box. Cut this open and cut the front open. I'm going to mount our big servo here for the throttle and the brake. We're going to leave a little bit back here open, and then the rest of that aluminum is going to go over the top of this, and to cover all that so it'll be sitting on top here. And then we'll have our giant scale runaway set up on the inside. We'll have a new push button for the third channel so we can kill it. And then what else we got? Steering servo goes in here. The battery eliminator circuit goes in there. And the battery goes in there, so we won't have any more exposed battery or anything, which would be really cool. Still running the stock gearing on the HPI Rowan type setup. I will say that this one here, this 5122, is a really fast setup. It gets pretty good speed off the top end. I mean, right off the line. I'm sorry, I haven't had all my coffee yet this morning. And then we got just the stock. I think this is a 57. I think 5717. This here is a really good setup, but I got a new I got another new spur gear. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. I'm sorry. That's it right there. Those are both the same. Well, this is a new plastic one we got versus the metal one, because the metal one's kind of heavy. But the metal one, I've had that thing. Geez, I've had that thing for 5 years, and it hasn't failed. I mean, it's good to have that, you know, kind of in a way if you do road course stuff. But I think it also puts a lot of shock load on the transmission too, because it doesn't have those cushions in it. This is just JB welded straight to this, so it's really heavy. This probably weighs about a pound in itself, and it kind of shock loads the transmission because it doesn't have those cushions in there. And I couldn't find the ones for these for the cushions, because the ones that are in that won't fit in this. It's just totally different. So, but that's what we got going on with this quarter scale 29cc GT car. Like I said, subscribers, y'all kicking ass, doing good. Really appreciate it. And guys, if y'all have any comments or anything, you can blue box it down in the bottom for me, and I'll love to hear your comments. Like, subscribe, thumbs up, give me some feedback. And guys, we will see you in the next one, and y'all have a beautiful day. And remember, Halloween's coming up. It's like our Christmas time. Later, guys.